Alright, let's continue working on our player movement. And in this video, we will make our code to work even better because right now we are able to move and everything seems to be fine right now. But when we add some rotations and camera following and our player, when our player will need to rotate himself, we will have some problems with this method because right now we are moving with this move direction, right? And this move direction gives us some direction in which the character should move based on our user's input, right? Because we are using this input system. But we want something, we want some movement which will calculate our actual movement vector, and where it also should combine basically our move direction and also orientation which our character will have. So it means that it's not enough to only calculate the movement, only to move depending on what is our user's input at the specific moment. We should also consider the orientations and rotations and so on. So it's very important to create the right movement mechanics from the beginning. And so we will do that in this video. Well, we could do it in the previous video, but I did not want to overcomplicate things. And today we will do it. Well, for that, we will need to have some other vector free. So let's create private vector free, and let's call this one movement. And as I said, this movement should calculate our actual movement vector by combining our move direction and the orientation. And to do that, what we can do, after our move direction, we can say movement equals, and let's open brackets. Well, actually, we will need two brackets. So let's open two brackets. And in the middle, we can say, first of all, direction, which our player will have. And direction which our player can have is transfer dot forward. Well, we should also, as I said, combine it to our user's input, to our move direction. So it means that we should multiply it to our move direction dot what? Dot z, because as if you remember, z-axis is what is controlling our forward and backward movement. After one bracket, we will say plus. Let's open one more bracket here, and we can say transform dot right for the left and right movement, and we'll multiply it to our move direction. And this time we will multiply it to move direction dot x, because if you remember, x-axis is controlling our left and right movement. That's pretty much it. We also need one more closing bracket here. We will say dot normalized to make everything smooth, our movement. And also we can multiply it to some move speed to have some speed. And that's pretty much it. Very basics, and only thing that is left to be changed is that in character controller.move, instead of using move direction, now we're gonna use movement. So that's pretty much it. Very basics, and now our code is pretty good, and this is good fundament to build our game and to continue working with our game. And let's save our script. By the way, if you are new in Unity, what you can do, you can basically write two dashes like this. And well, as you see, the lines that we wrote after it will be green. And it also means that they won't be part of our actual code. As you see here, we have the same. They are just comments. You can comment your lines of code so that you will easier understand what and why we are doing later when you go back to the script maybe. So I recommend you to comment pretty much everything if you are new. It will help you a lot, trust me. So anyway, let's save the script and let's go back and let's check if everything is still working first of all. So let's start playing and we should be still able to move. Yeah, indeed, we are able to move. And well, you probably don't see any kind of difference just yet between the results of the previous video and this video, but right now, but you will see it later because we will need to use this movement instead of move direction to rotate our player.